unlocked the door to this room and found two specific ghosts that you were not particularly afraid of. But they were the children of the owner of the manor. And when Donna, I think, opened the toy chest, they like manifested and came out and told you that they said that their dad locked them up in their room to protect them from monsters in the basement. And then I think someone was searching the dollhouse and noticed that it was
that was Bouffers.
Bouffers was searching the dollhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Chef Ray raised her hand too.
No, it was. Because I'm back here.
So you guys searched that and saw that it was a replica of the house that you're in, and noted another secret door that you hadn't found yet. That's on this level, the attic level. And so now you're just hanging out in a room with a couple ghosts.
just looking at each other. So
Ask them if they know who this butler guy is, if they recognize him, if they know who he is.
Mm.
What's his name?
Randy.
Randy.
Officer Randy.
I got a burrito.
Can we ask the ghosts if they know who Randy is?
They say they don't know that name. The last thing they remember is just being locked in their room.
Would they know by a different name? What if we showed him that face?
Yeah, he looks kind of like this. Kind of the old.
You accidentally fire off your awkward look from across the bar.
Oh damn!
Ranged weapon.
I'm sorry. False alarm.
Roll for initiative. Roll for initiative.
They don't seem to know who you're referring to.
Okay. All right.
Should we ask them what they
Do
want?
they know why they're ghosts? Oh.
They say they don't really remember how they got like this, but you can obviously see their corpses on the ground in front of you, but they seem a little like fuzzy as to their current situation.
Okay. Can we ask them what they want? Or are they fuzzy with that as well?
They say they say hopefully someone can take care of the monsters in the basement so we can leave.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Would they want to come with us? Are they bound to this room?
They when you or are you asking them, I guess?
Like if we unlocked them, if we let them out of the room they were locked into, would they want to come with us?
They kind of perk up at that and they say, please don't leave us alone.
Oh.
Field trip.
Okay, Pugs will stay with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So should we where was the other secret room now? It was off of this one?
It was.
No?
I think it was down this hallway, right?
Yeah, it was on this level. Yeah, down there to the south door.
All right, so let's say, come on, kids.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys tell them to join you, the little boy they both kind of like turn into like sort of a spirit energy, and the boy his energy heads towards Chef Ray, who is standing next to him. So he's trying to possess you.
What?
So you can make a wisdom save to try and guard against it. And then I think Donna was standing in the middle next to the girl, so the girl's gonna try and possess you.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
wasn't able to find him.
Oh shit!
Wait, check or save? Save wisdom, right?
Save, yeah.
Oops.
Save wisdom.
Okay, so Andrea, you saved, so the girl stays put. Like her energy kind of manifests again as the girl, and she sits there kind of with her arms crossed, like looking upset. And then, but the
Like a teenage bitch.
Yeah.
but the boy is successful, and so
No!
Oh,
Pray. Man.
can I take out my deghoster? I'm gonna take out my deghoster. I'm gonna throw it on Jeffrey's face. I mean, Jeffrey's face.
so what? While you are possessed, before that happens, you just gain the following flaw of I'm scared of everything, including my own shadow, and weep with despair when things don't go my way.
Oh shit.
But you're gonna use the deghoster.
Yes, I'm gonna use the deghoster. I'm gonna throw it on Jeffrey's face.
Okay, so it kind of looks like a gas mask almost,
Mhm.
and you throw it over to her, and it attaches. It's sort of like kind of knows what it's doing. Like you throw it, and it just kind of goes to her face, and these latches kind of like
I'm like,
go
Nice.
around the back of her head, and then out of the nozzle on the gas mask, you see this energy come out, and it sort of manifests back as the boy sitting there, and you see him kind of like upset, like about to cry, and
Nice. I love making kids cry.
I'm
I
gonna
became
put
a
my
teacher.
finger up and say, no! Bad!
But you don't want to invalidate his feelings, Andrea. 'Cause that's just bad parenting. All right. So are they? Do we get the sense that they're done, or they're gonna try again? Like, can we read them?
the girl says, well, there's no other way that we can go with you.
Well, then I'm gonna say, then you're gonna have to stay here.
can you both go in me?
Or pugs? Can they both? Let's say that there was a tiny man with a dog mask. Could they theoretically both possess him
Co-inhabit him.
at the same time?
They could, and I'm guessing that this theoretical short dog man would not resist, right?
I mean,
wonder
who
what
knows?
Her flaws are, though.
Who knows to be sure?
I'm gonna elbow him and be like, this is the only way we're gonna make this money.
And then Pugs pipes up. He's like, "Of course, it was my idea.
All right.
How do you think I got the nickname Ghost Wallet?"
So they
You can't possess me because clearly you'll be in my head and you'll steal all my greatest recipes.
so they will agree to join you in with Pugs as the host. So they disappear into Pugs. So now he has, let's see, I'll just put these in here so I don't have to. Oh, they're gonna be formatted all weird. Give me 1 second. So he will gain both of those flaws.
Oh boy.
I'll put those
Wow.
into his.
All right. Well, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pugs, we are not used to catering to you, just so you know.
Well, I think Pugs is going to. Man, if Pugs was in charge. Okay, quick! Before Pugs leads us down into the basement, I think we should check out this
Yes.
spare room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you.
Nice doggy.
Yeah,
Our
Pugs is kind
opening-
of walking this way to leave, but we're gonna check out this.
So the room that you saw the secret door in,
Mm-hmm.
that would be the one to the south. So you open.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay, there we go. Whoop, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the room. I'm off the map. Oh shit.
What are you doing?
There we go. Okay, all right, I'm back.
So
Now
let's see.
illuminate the room.
Yes, you can. Let me put some lights down. Where do you want your lights?
Let's do one right where I'm standing.
Jeff, you just went out the window.
What's that? Oh. And one right there.
Hey,
Oh, there's more? Oh boy. A lot going on here.
this room, this dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove, underneath one of the sheets, is a wooden trunk.
Open. Open. Open.
I'm gonna start pulling the sheets off of everything.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so all the sheets come off of the furniture and dust clouds fly up all over the room, but now you see all the chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the chest, or the wooden trunk.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna investigate that trunk, right?
Yeah.
Can we check it for? You know what? I don't think Bouffers would do it. I'm not gonna do it. Bouffers is gonna stay over here in the corner.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna open this chest.
Okay, you open the chest. Whoops, wrong layer there.
It's a ghost, bro.
Actually, I'm gonna have to move this for a second. So out of the chest
Ghost hands?
springs a swarm of severed hands.
Mm.
No, swarm. Yeah,
Like how
yeah.
many?
Let me.
Ooh. At least 10.
Wait, how can I? Oh, there. Just trying to add that, and then.
Ugh, creepy.
So it's like the
Writhing
trunk,
mass.
like the trunk was filled with them, and they all kind of crawl out and
Oh shit! Who keeps that many hands in a trunk?
start
Randy.
grabbing.
Grab one of the sheets
Gross
and
ass
like
Randy.
wrap them all up and smack them against the wall.
So they're on the space. They're like in the space with Donna right now. So everyone roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Ah!
Gross. Man, Bouffers sucks at rolling. I love him, but my god, man.
Pugs, get in here!
All right, Pug's here. He starts moving. I guess. Well, no, I guess he's got to wait because we're already in combat round.
Yeah, he's got to
So let me.
roll his, and then. All right. So Chef, you're up first. You see these hands grasping at Donna, who just opened the trunk.
What is that? Oh. One of my pugs. Sorry. I was confused on what was going on. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, man. I kind of want to, like, grab one of the sheets. They're kind of just laying on the floor nearby us, right? We didn't throw them anywhere.
Yeah,
beside
the sheets and stuff.
I'm going to take this big sheet right here in front of me and, like, try to wrap up some of the hands that have come out and, like, smack them in.
All right, go ahead, and because they're kind of like they're kind of in the same space as Donna, so in like
Oh.
like kind of jumping out and running around and doing all that. So you can make if you just make a ranged attack, we'll see how good it is. All right, so you take the sheet and you scoop up about. Let's see, I'm going to have to move these things for a second. I'll just divide it here. So you scooped up about half of them, and where are you throwing them to, or what are you doing with them?
Or, like, I've got them, like, bundled up in a sack, and I want to, like, run against the wall and start smacking.
Okay, I guess you can smack him against the floor right now, or
Oh, the
yeah,
floor, okay.
yeah, you can step over and hit the wall with him. So you'll do 5 damage to
Breaking something, guys.
that mass that's in the square with you, and then it is Pug's turn.
All right. So Pugs is going to be upset that nobody was following him, first of all. And he's going to make his way back into the room. And I have no idea what his movement is, so let me check real quick. Yeah. Oh, I'm in inventory. Its speed is 25, so he can move 5 of these squares, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. So he can get here. And does he so he's gonna scoot. Does he have any
Shooting.
I don't think we gave him a crossbow, right? We just took the 3 crossbows for ourselves.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So is there is there anybody in this space still? Any of the hands that are still in the space?
Yes, actually, they're still in the same spaces.
Okay, all right.
He's
Then
not.
he's gonna make a melee attack with his big bone.
Okay.
I think, that's what he has as a weapon, right? Yeah, he's got a great bone.
Yep.
So just
Okay.
swinging wildly at the hands on the ground. Whack, whack,
He
whack.
starts smashing them, and they splat like bugs as he crushes them with a
Nice.
giant bone that he's swinging around.
I hope it's a satisfying splat.
You see the fingers kind of like spider legs, kind of.
They turn upside down and curl.
Yeah. So now the swarm in the sheet is going to try and break out. So, Chef, do a skill athletics check. And they'll do the same. Okay, they can't break out of the sheet that you're holding them in, and then the ones over here will attack Donna. Let's see, but they miss. Their fingers they can't properly get up to you. Like, you're kind of kicking them and shaking them off, so they can't really do any damage.
Okay.
And then it's Donna's turn.
Okay. I am going to. Did I forget to tell you guys that I'm psychic? Ooh. I'm going to attack. Wait, what is this? Psychic nonsense about ghosts. What does this mean?
You start lecturing them about nonsense about ghosts that isn't that you think is true but isn't.
Okay. All right. Oh man, am I witty enough to think of something
So
funny right now?
you can give us a fact about a ghost.
But it does damage. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna take out my dagger and attack the spider hands that are next to me.
All right.
Um.
So if you click on melee attack 1, that should be your dagger. I think that's
Looking
what it's called.
for. Is it on my little thing up?
It should be in the
front?
top
Oh, there it is.
middle.
Yep,
yeah.
I see it. There you go.
All right, you start. The hands are kind of like spread out, and you're like stabbing like what's that game called where you're like stabbing between the fingers?
Oh, yep.
Except,
Oh man, what is that called?
except you're hitting every single finger, and so there's only a couple left around you, And then Bouffers.
All right, I am going to. I'm going to stay in my safe place behind this chair over here, and I'm going to use vicious mockery on this hand. I think there's a couple over in this general area. I'm just going to pick one.
The ones in the sheet in the bag.
Yeah, in the sheets. I'm going to yell at them in the sheets. That seems like the safest course of action.
Hands.
And so for I'm gonna cast vicious mockery, and I'm gonna say your cuticles are disgusting and they make everybody feel weird. Did that do it?
Right, they will take offense to that, and
I wasn't sure because they're hands. It just felt natural. Even if, because I don't think Bouffers would have known that they could have taken offense to it. So, yeah. I'm happy with what I've done here today.
You can't see them inside the sheet, but they're very upset.
Right. Okay, good.
a few of them just
like, oh, that wasn't nice.
They're so upset that a few of them just gave up.
They're just like, what? You can't see them in the sheet, but they're very upset.
And they're probably checking their cuticles. They're like, rubbing them.
They're like helping each other. Like, hey, what do mine look like? Are mine okay? No way.
I don't have eyes, Jerry. My hand.
All right, Chef, you're up next.
Well, Chef thinks she hears some kind of murmuring going on in the sheets and is like, what the heck? So she wants to throw it down and like do one of those wrestling like bah on the sheets and just kind of like land on the sheet.
The elbow drop.
All right. Do your melee attack, yeah.
Don't miss.
All right.
Bludgeoning.
After your body slam with the bag, you don't feel anything moving in the bag anymore.
Nice, that's the way it's done.
And then, as you guys are fighting in there, in the door steps Randy, and he says, "What are you doing to my collection?" And he looks over towards Bouffers, and he has a really giant syringe in his hand.
What?
And he's like, "I must take care of you quickly." And he turns towards Bouffers to stab at you with the syringe.
No.
He will hit for 5 damage.
Oh God.
So you feel the make a Constitution save.
Damn. Save Constitution. Oh God.
Okay, so you feel the injection start to kind of course through your veins, but you're not sure what's going to happen yet.
Oh shit.
Let me put him in the turn order here.
It was one of his Botoxes.
I've had it with you, Randy.
He was after Chef, right? Okay. Alright, Pugs is next.
Alright, Pugs is going to, well, first of all, he's going to scream, because Randy is both scary and it also was terrifying to have him come in the door like that unannounced.
Does he get any sort of advantage having the kids with him?
Not that he knows of.
Oh.
Alright, well, yeah, Pugs is going to, he's incredibly upset because we were supposed to be going down to the basement anyway. And this is just going to make things even more problematic for us getting down there. So he's going to swing with his gray bone at Randy.
All right. So he smashes him on the face with a hard
Nice.
hit.
And he still looks the same because he's disgusting.
His smile's kind
It
of like
actually
crooked
pisses
one
him
way,
off.
but
He
then
looks
it's
like-
crooked the other way now. Or he hits him once and he's like, "You fixed my face," and then he hits him again and it's back to normal.
Instead of the typical, you break on my face, you fix on my face.
All right, and then the swarm is going. The few that are left are going to try and claw at Donna again, but they will still not be able to do anything. Then it is Donna's turn.
Okay. Shit. I'm going to go after the things that are near me again with my dagger, just continuing to just stab everywhere that I can see one.
You furiously stab at the remaining hands, but they're able to kind of skitter out and away from your dagger.
Oh,
kind of
Skitter.
Squirmy
kinda
little
like-
spiders.
Stab into the floor, and your dagger sticks, and they just kind of like run around. And then Bouffers.
Okay. I think that I am going to. All right. I'll take out my my sword, my plastic sword, and I'm gonna try to swipe at Randy's mustache. So I'm aiming for the face.
All right.
I think.
It apparently the wax that he put in his mustache was stronger than your plastic sword, and it just
I
kind
knew
of
it. I knew it, and I did it anyway.
bounces off. And then Randy, after stabbing Bouffers, he looks towards Pugs and just takes his syringe and goes towards him too.
Oh damn!
But he misses. He stabs the inanimate mask, and it doesn't actually hit his actual face underneath it. So,
Pug screams anyway.
all right, Jeff.
So I think that she has this.
Bless you.
That's you.
Undercooked dough. It covers a 10-foot area. And it says need to make a DC 10 strength save or gets stuck. Would that only apply to people, or could she throw it at the syringe to kind of like?
It covers like an area, so it would be like on the floor, like it's a big.
You have to spread it out. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to try instead then this ranged attack. Poo-poo platter in a bag. Alchemist fire. I think it says ranged attack 1d4 fire each turn. DC 10 dexterity to end.
Yeah, so they would have to
What does
like
that mean?
put it. That's for them to put out the fire, if it's on them. So like, you'd throw it and they would catch on fire, and then they have to do a dexterity save to stamp
Okay,
it
I would
out.
like to do that. So just do a
All right.
ranged attack.
Yeah,
for
do your ranged attack. This is against the hands or Randy.
Randy.
All right, you will miss. So it kind of goes. He ducks, and it goes out and breaks on the floor behind him, making kind of a little fire there on the ground. All right, Pugs.
Okay, he's gonna swing back at Randy for hurting his beautiful face. Oh.
All right, that will So as he swings, he feels it connect really hard, and then Randy's face kind of twists and then turns into this wisp of energy, and he kind of like poofs and disappears.
Oh, Randy.
Oh.
Creepy ass Randy.
Wait, we don't know that he just disappeared or he died.
It seemed supernatural in nature, so you're not really sure if he went somewhere, if he's dead, if he's.
Okay.
Oh, we still got his hands.
And then the swarm of hands. Whoops, I'm in the wrong layer. Tries again, but
I
just
want to
can't,
like quickly
can't seem
knit a
to-
bunch of mittens and put them on each of the hands.
They thank you and settle down.
That was our problem the whole time. We were just cold and you assholes were killing us.
So they seem to can't. They still can't get up to do any real damage. They're just kind of a nuisance at this point. So then Donna, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna roll my eyes at them because I'm sick of their shit, and I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost in their direction.
Okay.
No.
Try to freeze them.
So that will hit. So the hands, the few remaining hands, fall under the ray, and they kind of slowly, their hands just kind of stop moving as they turn to ice, and they're just frozen there now on the ground. So now all the hands
All the hands, they're dead.
Are dead, yes.
Okay.
So you guys can drop out of combat. So now you're in a room with dusty furniture and a bunch of severed hands laying on the ground.
Nice. Sounds like
Can
my
I keep
ideal
one of the
Thursday
hands?
night.
Some of them are
You
yeah,
can.
keep one of the handsicles.
I'm gonna keep one. Use that as a centerpiece later.
Is the fire still in the hallway?
It is. It's kind of
Alright.
burning in that space.
How am I feeling right now? Do I feel anything?
You feel a little strange. You're kind of worried about what Randy injected you with.
Okay, all right. I mean, if I still have my wits about me and my faculties, I want to take one of the sheets that we took off the furniture and see if I can use that to put out the fire in the hallway real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have any problem
Okay.
putting that out. And you notice after you put out the fire, you do notice it's weird that the ground doesn't look scorched or anything.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. Let's take. We didn't really get to investigate the room very much, so can we just kind of investigate the room, take a little closer look at the furniture, the walls, see if there's anything that seems noteworthy that pops out to us.
Yep. Just taking a look around. You can roll an investigation if you want. You guys kind of inspect all the furniture and things, and nothing seems odd about the room besides what's already happened. And but you do notice that in the in the northwest corner, I think I took that off. You can see kind of a circular staircase. So that's where the
Oh, that's better. Okay.
that's where the secret door was in the dollhouse that you opened up. So normally there's a wall there, but you can obviously see that there's a door to go through.
And does that staircase lead up or down?
It leads down,
Okay.
and it's completely dark inside.
This was the last room for up here, right? That we got. We're not missing any. Well, what's down at the end of this hall right here, though?
There was one up and to the right, I thought. Right?
There's one room. So there's one room directly north of the opening that you guys came into this room of. There's one
That we haven't gotten yet.
room there, and then there's another room inside the
Is
other
that a
part.
doorway?
No, that's a window.
Okay, all right. So we have 2 more rooms to go through up here.
Yes.
Okay, I say let's move along into before we go downstairs into the room across the hallway from this.
Okay. I think... Amanda, can you still hear me? I can't
No.
see you anymore.
Can you hear Amanda or no?
Let's see.
David, can you hear Amanda or any of us?
No. I can hear you, Andrea.
Okay,
And
Amanda,
I
can you hear me or no?
Trent.
Yeah, I can hear everybody. Well, Amanda just disappeared.
Yep.
Okay, she might need to reset or something.
Reconnect. Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I see David.
She
I
didn't come
see
back to
Trent.
me
I
yet.
hear David.
There
I
she
see
is. Okay.
Andrea. Okay.
All right, so Donna was going to go inspect the room right directly north
Upstairs,
of you
okay.
guys, right there, I think.
Uh-huh.
So if you open that door, this web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
Ooh, a stove. The wardrobe doesn't seem to have any secret panels.
You can investigate it if you want.
Let's investigate it. Ah. Ooh, that's a good. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cast some light in here too.
Okay.
Just one, I think, right there.
Ah.
I think I'm just gonna sit down in the hallway over here.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hey, anyone have a Band-Aid? Bandage?
Oh, do you need whatever this is called? Something dessert. You look a little hungry. Have some dessert. Recover 1d6 HP.
No, I'll take a tasty treat. Should I roll for that?
Yeah,
eat
either one you
1d6.
can. And if you investigating the room, chef.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't find any hidden doors or anything suspicious in the room. It just looks like another bedroom.
Another bedroom.
And I'm sorry. Is this like this right here? Is that like that's like a chest?
It's a wardrobe, but it's open and it's empty.
Okay.
Open and empty. Okay. And there's nothing. Okay. All right. I feel like
So-
we're probably missing something.
Dave, that means I get 6 hit points back, right?
Yes. Yeah. You
Nice.
can add 6 to your.
Nice. That's pretty much full for me.
Tell us what the weird aftertaste was that you taste now.
I'm tasting. I don't know. It's kind of sticking to the roof of my mouth, so it's like peanut butter. Kind of peanut butter. Wow. Would you feed me?
It was beets.
It was what?
Beets.
Beets. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm allergic to beets.
All right. Well, are we just moving on from this room, or are we gonna like? Is there something more specific we should look at?
You
I
didn't.
feel like
You don't
it's
really
a room
find
here.
anything remarkable about the room. It just looks like pretty plain.
Okay.
You feel like you've searched it pretty well.
Okay. And then there was one more room that we
Something
were
down
missing,
there,
right?
right? Or up. Yeah. Oh.
Wasn't there one more room that we were missing? Where is it?
Well, what's straight
Uh,
up from us? Is that a window or?
So-
There's these stairs here.
Yes,
that-
straight up from Donna is a window, and then if you look down
Oh.
here, there's a door to another room.
And that's the room that we haven't been in yet.
Yes.
Okay, let's go in there.
Bouffers, are you playing dead?
Yeah, I was just hamming up the beet allergy thing. That's why.
All right. You open the door, but everyone roll a perception check. The skill perception.
Skill perception. Okay.
All right. I know this is Bizarro World with Pugs McBone getting almost a nat 20 and for perception.
All right, so Pugs and Chef, you notice as soon as the door opens, there is a giant bear trap on the ground right in.
Oh shit. But there are no bears here. Wait a minute.
That was meant for us.
The monster.
Well,
Or the
then I'm gonna
Demogorgon.
take my handy dandy, probably I would say the best tool that we've had this entire adventure, my 10-foot pole, and I'm gonna go ahead and poke the bear trap and just set it off. That way we don't have to worry about it.
All right. You take your 10-foot pole
could
and
throw
put
the
it
hand
into
in.
put it into the bear trap, and it closes and basically is not a threat anymore.
Pugs is going to step up and be like, hey, you should thank me for that great idea. And can we take that bear trap with us? I want to see if I can fit it into my...
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can take that with you.
All right, cool.
Okay. And let's go, guys. Let there be light. Let there be light right here.
All right. This dust-choked room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, small iron stove, a desk, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Yeah, we got creepy dolls. We got spider hands. We got creepy dolls.
Or
We
the-
got ghost children.
That would be the western window.
Okay, can I get a closer look at the doll?
Yep. You pick it up or I guess you look at it. It just has the cobwebs all over it, and it's just sitting there with a creepy smile on its face.
Good.
Can I poke it with my 10-foot pole?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna poke it with my 10-foot pole.
So you stand back and poke it, and it falls over, and the cobwebs and dust kind of get kicked up, but nothing besides that happens.
I'm gonna put my pylons around it. For sure. I'm gonna put 2 pylons around the ghost. I mean, around the doll. Around the doll. I'm not making any assumptions here, but you know.
So the pylon, you just set them up around the doll itself?
Yeah.
Okay. The pylons are blinking the most that you've seen them blink since you've set them up. Like they're very erratic and going off.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna take out my spectral bouncers, and I'm gonna throw them into this side of the corner of the room right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You throw the spectral bouncers, and when they hit the ground, you realize that they were made of glass and they break.
Well, I knew that. I knew that, and I was setting up a trap.
I'm gonna backhand you in the chest and see you're making us waste all this money. It's like a tool that you've broken tonight.
Listen, lady, I don't even know you. Okay. All right. Don't you ever touch me again. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my feather and I'm gonna interface
You
right there.
you think you hear from your backpack, Bouffers, your sound finder, like some static, which seems odd as it kind of got louder, but then didn't kind of went back down.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take that out because obviously it's broken, and I'm gonna throw it in the corner too. No. These things have been nothing but trouble. And I'll be glad to be rid of them. I'm gonna sell them at a garage sale. Yeah, I'm gonna put the sound finder next to the doll, and I'm gonna throw out a couple of questions just in general and see if anything answers. I'm gonna say, is anyone here with us?
Okay, go ahead and everyone make a nature skill check.
Nature. This is interesting.
Can we ask the kids that are in Pugs if they've been in this room before? Or could you use their sound finder to ask them inside of everything?
You could try, although they seem pretty dormant inside.
Pretty cozy
Pugs.
inside that doll.
It's like a dog-shaped sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bouffers, you recognize the growling of a large beast.
Oh, shit.
Oh, great.
All right, I'm gonna say everybody be careful because I hear growling of a large beast. I'm gonna. I think Pugs. Can he set up the bear trap right here?
He can, yes.
All right.
Let me grab
Unlike,
that.
yeah.
How big is the trap? Can we step over it?
It covers the whole space. Like it's actually probably about 3 or 4 feet wide. It's enormous.
I can always just poke it again with my pole.
So it's a small bear trap.
Maybe
You're saying.
maybe the beast can get out now that we dismantled the trap, though. It was in front of the door.
Oh.
Now the beast is going to go get the kids.
Well, we're all idiots anyway, so it's fine.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I hadn't either. That's a really good. Dave would be awarding experience points right now if this were that kind of campaign. That's a really good point. What if it wasn't meant to keep us out? It was meant to keep something in. At that kind of moment, that's what it was. Shit. Well, all right.
All right. So all that there is then is a nightstand, an empty wardrobe, you said, and a bed. And there's nothing else that
No,
looks out of place.
no, nothing else in this room that looks like it's of interest.
I really don't want to, but I'm gonna try to move the doll. I'm thinking pick the doll up and put it in the
Put it in the
wardrobe
bear trap.
because it's creepy as hell.
All right, you take the doll and you place it in the wardrobe and close the doors.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna knock on the closed doors.
All right.
You're turning into what's his name from Ghost Hunters. You're trying to roast the shit. Come out, Ghost.
Why did she come out and mess with Pugs, huh?
Put Pugs in the wardrobe with the doll.
Why don't you show Pugs how scary you are, huh? Unless you can't.
So you don't hear any response from the doll that is inside the wardrobe.
Okay. All right. Well, I really don't want to, but I'm gonna take the doll with us.
This is the most
Okay.
disappointing doll ever.
Yeah. For a ghost doll, you're really kind of bargain bin.
Who said the
Bargain
grunt
binning
came
this
from the
whole-
doll, though?
It didn't, but my pylons were going crazy near the doll.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
All right. So there's a process here, and I thank you not to step on my toes. Okay.
Listen, everybody knows that ghost dolls are nice.
What do we
It's
see
just
out the
funny.
window here behind the doll, or where the doll was?
What'd you say? You're looking at the window?
Yeah,
Looking out the window.
You can see
like
out
no
the
ledge.
window. There's like a roof. Like the roof is kind of slanting down outside that window, and you can see sort of a balcony down on the third floor.
Is it nighttime?
Yes, it's very dark.
Are we locked in here? Have we put a lock on the front door?
It took me a second to catch up to that because
I
could tell.
If you did, you'd be much more credible.
All right. Okay, so we don't find anything else. Growl, and the pylons are going crazy, but we found nothing. If we, everybody check your inventories.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing my character again.
Rifle through your shit, because we need to be.
This is the second room now that nothing's happened in.
All right. So I'm gonna put my spectral bouncers to 0. Who names something made of glass? Anything bouncers? That's my question.
That's what the salesperson told you.
Well, I'm gonna have words with the salesperson. I'm gonna write. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna write an angry letter finally. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna take my manacles and chains and I'm gonna shake them.
I have pots and pans to smack around really loud.
And I'm gonna say, "Ghosts! You know this is creepy." Ghosts always respond to this.
Okay.
It's in my book. Ghosts! And I'm like,
You hear more growling on your sound finder, Bouffers.
see?
Oh shit! All right. Pugs is going to take some of his holy water and start sprinkling it around the room.
Pugs have holy water?
All right. You notice the holy water that he brings out is like discolored. Like you're not even sure if it's actually water.
The sticker's
Wasn't
falling off the
dog water-
bottle.
Was dog water a Ren and Stimpy thing? Do you remember
I think
that?
it might have been. I think it might have been.
Do you remember dog water from Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
I kind of remember something like that.
Because how they had the fake commercials. It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah, it
things
was.
that they had was dog water, and the dog would just pant into a bottle, and they sold it. It's dog water. It's dog water.
All right. So he sprinkles the dog water around the room, and it just makes the room kind of smell bad.
Yeah.
And then you hear it growl again.
And then there's more growls.
Tell
Okay, I
Pugs to
have an
mark the
idea.
territory and see if the beast comes out to do the same.
Yeah.
I have an idea. It says here in my book about friendly ghosts that if you try to become a ghost, that they're more likely to communicate with you. So I'm going to take all of my Monster FX makeup, and I'm going to make Pugs look like a ghost.
Oh wait, you know what? Pugs already has a sheet with the eyes cut out to dress up as a.
And a pulley system, we could lift him up and make him fly.
Yeah, let's commit to this. I mean,
All right.
let's do it. We're gonna spend some time here. If this were a '90s kids movie, this would be a montage for
Oh,
sure.
hell yeah.
All right. So you're gonna set up the ropes and pulley system and hoist him up in his.
Cover him in my manacles and chains.
Yes.
There you go. Give him some
My
creepy
Monster
noises.
FX makeup.
And okay. So is he gonna be strung up in like the middle of the room, or?
Yes. He's going to attempt to communicate with the ghost by pretending he is a ghost.
All right.
Okay, yes, so the dog
Yeah,
water
dog
was
water.
Yeah. Yeah. I found the commercial too.
All right. You as Pugs is being I guess he's floating around. Where are you guys standing? Just in the middle of the room there with him?
I'm over
shit,
by the
we-
window still.
We could have asked the actual ghosts to come out, or I guess no, they have to inhabit somebody, right?
Listen,
So
I had to use up the stuff in my inventory. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with you.
as Pugs is floating around, making noises like an idiot, this like immense pressure, sort of like you feel this immense pressure in the room, and then a burst outward as let's see, Chef Ray,
Oh no.
you are knocked out there, and Bouffers, you guys are both knocked over the bear trap
the
from
trap.
the pressure
Damn.
kind of explosion. Pugs
Well-
swings out that way, and then in
In
the
his little sheet.
bottom part of the room, you see an
I can't see it.
looks like an undead bear.
Oh, what the?
It's a
I'm just
fucking
gonna go-
giant undead bear.
down so I can see
Oh,
it.
wait.
Real quick.
Let me.
Ooh. Okay, I'm not here. Yummy. Spookier than
So it roars as it like manifests in the room, and that blast pushes you two back
Damn.
out towards the door, but Pugs is still kind of like swinging from the ropes.
Oh,
I guess
fuck.
who was holding the ropes? Was that you, Donna?
Where was it
sure.
hiding?
Oh, we tied him up to something.
It was in the doll. You were right.
And then everyone should roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. We're not built for combat.
We're just friendly ghost hunters.
Does he look hungry?
Donna's gonna look around and in the confusion she's just to say, "How did this happen?"
Oh, God. Finally, I get a high roll when it's a gigantic ghost bear.
All right, Bouffers, you're up.
What the fuck? What do you mean I'm up? What the hell?
Just as bear's fart knocked you out of the room.
Shit. If I'm not standing next to it and I go to run away, it doesn't get an attack on me, right?
Right.
Okay, well, fuck. No, I'll vicious mock it. And be like, what's the matter, bear? You can't be alive? I don't know, I'm scared.
Too cool to
That's
live.
That's the best I could do. Look at you dead. I don't know. So, yeah.
All right, he
Two. Oh, God.
he doesn't seem to care about his
What?
status in the realm of the living.
Yeah. Well, he should.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm
Donna.
next. Oh shit. Okay.
You're currently holding the rope, suspending Pugs in the middle of the room, dangling him in front of the bear.
I am going to.
You're gonna just
Oh.
tie the end of the rope to the stove there and run away and leave Pugs in the middle of the room.
It was his idea. Run. I think I'm gonna use. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to use Ray of Frost on him.
All right. That will hit. So that will do 3 damage. So your ray kind of goes across him and hits his hits a little bit of his snout and then his front paws, and you see them kind of frost over, and he looks a little bit slower. Let's see. I'll just put that on him. But but he still looks very, very angry.
Can't imagine why.
Chef?
Golly. Well, after being blown back from the force and seeing what it was, she just gets up quick and wants to launch back. And instead of running back into the room past the affairs, she just over his head wants to make a ranged attack. Can this be like one of her the bolts?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because, see, I also happened in my inventory, in the kitchen, I picked up a vial of lemon juice. So I've kind of been like soaking them in lemon juice. They're really going to sting when they go into it.
All right.
Okay. So ranged attack. Doesn't matter which one I pick, just one or two, or.
No, just. I don't think we put those
Yeah, I don't
in the inventory. So yeah, just make your ranged attack 1 because that's where your weapon is, and then we'll just do the damage for. I forget which one you had, the biggest one. So that was like probably a D8, I think.
Ooh.
So go ahead and roll. Let's see here. A D10.
Man.
So. And then go ahead and roll an additional 2d8.
Lemon juice.
So the bolt sort of punctures the bear's side, and you see kind of like an energy sort of latch onto him and make the wound larger and deeper in his side, and he sort of yells out in pain from the bolt that pierced his side.
We need to use these bolts. Yes.
All right, Pugs is currently suspended in the
Okay, so it'd probably be hard for him to get a swing with his great bone. Oh, wait a second, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Pugs McBone to the rescue.
You could either attack with disadvantage, or you could probably like unhook yourself from the pulley system if you wanted to.
Wait, doesn't he have
How high is the ceiling?
Doesn't he have bark? Yeah, loud bark. All right. Now it does thunder damage, but it's only a 1d4. It's not gonna do anything. All right. Yeah, I think he's gonna try to unhook himself safely from the pulley system. He's terrified, so he'd be trying to do that anyway.
Okay, so you can. Well, actually.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, do acrobatics check.
All right,
See
or
if you can-
athletics. One of those.
You could do either one, I guess. Probably athletics is better for him to
Okay.
try and like tear out of it. So I'll say he's able to struggle out just barely.
Okay. All right.
So now
Thank
he's just standing on top of the bed and covered in a white sheet.
Well, he's still screaming like a horrifying banshee, so that's it's fitting.
All right. So the bear, seeing this large white object making a bunch of noises and squirming around and getting out onto the bed, goes to swipe towards him. So he bites at him and misses, but then his claw attack hits for 8 damage,
Damn.
which
Which knocks him out.
then puts Chugs
Pug.
knocked out on the bed there.
Oh God.
and it roars as it sees Pugs go down, and then sort of
He's
turns
still in
its
his shoes?
turns its focus towards Donna. But then it's Boufair's turn.
Did we do any damage? Did she do any damage with the crossbow?
Yes, she did 20 damage.
And it's still. Oh, I guess I'm not seeing its health bar. It's
Oh.
It's Chef Ray's health bar that I'm seeing.
Let me. Oh, I put the wrong bar on him. There, I think you should be able to see it now.
Alright, so I say the crossbow is the way to go.
Okay. Well, we all have a crossbow, right? Did I get one?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Right. Yes.
How
you
many?
did.
Yeah, we
You did.
found
There were 3 of them.
Yes,
3
Boufair's
crossbows
has
and 3 bolts, right?
Yeah, Boufair's has a hand crossbow, Donna has a light crossbow, and Chef Ray has a heavy crossbow.
Alright. I don't think my awkward look from across the bar is going to do as much damage as
I had a ghost bow.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that. What do I press for that again?
Just do your ranged attack 1, and then you'll
Okay.
roll for damage differently. Okay, so you'll hit.
Nice.
Roll a
I
d.
still gave an awkward look from across the bar for reference.
Roll a d6 and then an additional 2d8.
Okay. There's a D6, and then 2, 8. Oh, wow.
All right. It produces the same effect and makes a much larger wound
Yes.
than the bolt should have, and the bear is looking a bit sluggish now from all the damage. And then it will be Donna's turn when she's back.
Hey, if
Donna,
my
what's
character.
going on?
I'm in. I said, fuck this, and I left. I forgot what so I left. I just walked out.
What is it? What is this, Ghost Bear? Get out of here.
All right. Well, seeing the success that everybody's having with their bow, I'm gonna take out my bow with my bolt and shoot this bear.
So you will have disadvantage since you're right next to him
Oh,
with a ranged weapon.
huh. Okay. So what do I do? Do I have to roll something different?
No, you just when you. Oh, it just takes the lower of the two numbers, but
Oh, okay.
actually that'll still hit. So you will roll a d8. Just roll 3d8.
3d8.
All right. It makes another large wound, but he's still standing. Chef Ray, you're up.
I like how the bolts work. I'm going to use another one of them.
Okay. You will hit, and any amount of damage that you do will take care of the bear as his corpse kind of lumbers and falls over against the wardrobe and crashes down. And
All right. Now I'm gonna poke it with my pole.
Yes!
it makes kind of like a grumpy groaning noise, like.
A weird gas comes out. If my character sheet like I was just looking around on it and it says spell book and spells known 3. Does it like do I know I don't know what that means. Do I know spells?
You don't know spells.
Oh, okay.
Boufair's, roll a d6.
Yeah. No.
You
Yeah.
take
Okay. There. Oh, good. Thank God.
you take 1 damage as your stomach makes you like kind of lurch over in pain.
Oh shit. Poison.
What?
Oh, he's poisoned?
Well, from what Randy did to me, whatever he did to me.
God, and then you got the. Oh, wait, no, that was Pugs.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pugs
shit,
is
that's right there.
unconscious on the bed.
Okay, well, we gotta deal with that.
Oh look, he's dreaming. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything to heal him. I could put more makeup on him.
I have one more.
We could
of
draw
the-
dicks on his arms.
No, on his forehead, on his forehead.
His forehead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still have one more poo poo platter.
The fire.
Yeah. Oh wait, oh yeah, I do, but wait. Where is it? Okay. No, one more dessert with weird aftertaste. Yeah, I had one of those. Here, have some dessert, quick. Yeah.
You're gonna make him eat it if he's unconscious.
Yeah, you'll have to, I guess, stabilize him first with a medicine check.
Oh no.
Skill medicine to see if you can stabilize him.
Okay.
You use some of your kitchen utensils to try and figure out how to stabilize him, but you realize that was the wrong idea, and he
I'm gonna say, move aside, I got this. And then I'm gonna do medicine.
he's
Nope. I make it worse.
you,
I make it worse.
you take your 10-foot pole, like, hold on, I got this, and you start trying to wake him up by like pushing his face with the pole. So
No, I accidentally hit him in the forehead.
So Pugs actually suffers 2 failed death saving throws from those checks, so he has 1 left.
Oh shit. What do we do? Is he gonna die?
I don't know. Do we
just carry him with us?
I think we have to. That or
He-
we try to convince those ghosts to
He-
help somehow. I don't know.
You can, but he is still dying, so he's not stable.
And this is from the wound, right? From the bear.
Yes.
Okay, so have we done anything to stop the bleeding yet?
I have my undercooked dough. I can like put it across the wound.
You could try it. I don't know if the undercooked dough would be very sanitary for his wound or not.
Well, I say we okay. I'm gonna run and get sheets from the. I don't even remember where we were.
Oh
From
yeah.
this room. Well, wait, no, he's on the bed with sheets, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna take the sheets and try to I don't know, stop the bleeding by pressing the sheets onto his wounds.
Okay.
I have 4 lumpy pillows. I don't know how.
You can go ahead and make another medicine check with advantage. Okay, so good thing you used the sheets, so you have stabilized Pugs.
All right. Well done, Boo Fairs. Okay.
So as Pug sort of comes back from the brink of death, he opens his eyes, but you notice that he kind of looks a little different, a little drained.
Undead.
You notice in his face, he doesn't look quite the same, and you can definitely feel He feels a tiredness that he can't explain, like part of him is missing.
Well, can he walk?
Yes, he can.
All right. Well, then let's get our asses to the basement.
Put up your pylons around Pugs.
Well, I know that he already has ghosts in him. And he's got two.
Yeah, it's true.
I think we might get a false positive or a positive positive. I don't know. I don't know how to.
Can you feed him the thing now to give him more health?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Should I?
Feed him the thing.
No, he's gonna hate it because it's
Oh,
not
I
human
can-
flesh.
Alright.
This is that part of the movie where he throws it up and everybody's like, "Oh, why is he doing that? We clearly don't understand he's a zombie now." That's my guess, not Bouffair's guess. Bouffair's an idiot, but that's my guess.
He seems strangely attracted to the other wounds that people have sustained. in battle. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you roll a d6 if you want to feed him the dessert.
Just watch your fingers. Just feed him with the flat hand like goats at the petting zoo.
Alright, so he gains 5 back. So now you have a much more ghastly looking
His face looks different. Yeah.
Can he speak? Bless you.
yeah,
Thank you.
Otherwise he's normal, he just feels strange.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just all agree to keep an eye on him, and
Just keep
And
that
we're-
10-foot pole handy.
we're gonna make a secret pact that when he changes, we kill him right away.
Yeah.
When it's time to put it down, we'll all agree.
Sever the spinal cord, guys. Okay. All right. Well, shall we move along?
Yeah, did we search this bear? Maybe try to get those bolts back?
Oh yeah.
Can we do that? Can we search the bear?
So if you look at the bear's wounds, the bolts have disappeared. You can't find them anywhere.
Oh.
Okay.
Jerks. I found those both myself.
All right. Well. Shall we?
Hi, Pugs.
Alright, so you're back in the main open room of the attic.
Oh, can we do we need that bear trap?
Do we need the bear trap, guys?
What was that dog? Was that shark?
Pugs.
I wish my dog did keep things.
No, it's dead.
Huh?
It's dead. It's just, I don't know if you can get that piece of crap over there in
What
the
is-
corner.
There's a thing that
Look at his bed.
can't even
Logan,
call him over. Call him over.
come
Here he comes.
Oh.
He's a deer. He's huge.
here, Mowgli. Hey, no, over here. No, I don't have. He's automatically searching the ground. Like, you got some food. You got some stuff. Come here. Look. Come here.
Mowgli. Hey,
Oh,
Mowgli.
man.
Mowgli.
Come here.
Aw.
Mowgli.
Say hello.
We got
Mowgli.
Brindle too. Hi.
Yeah, it's merling. It's not quite brindle. It's
Oh,
it's
wow.
a kind of a leopard hound thing. It's like a weird like merling. His brother had like it was so much prettier than his brother. Your brother was way prettier than you. He was, but he was high. He was really high energy. You were the sweetheart, weren't you? Yes. Stupid dog. Hate you.
All right. Well, I want to get the bear trap, but I don't want to just Does Pugs have enough wits about him to pick up the bear trap?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, all right. Then I'll say let's have him pick up the bear trap again.
Okay. Picks up the bear trap and puts it into his
Okay.
backpack.
All right. Yeah, I say we hustle downstairs then.
Okay, yeah, let's hustle. Sorry. But we're gonna go down that winding staircase, right? Over here.
Yeah, the
I don't think bears can fit in staircases like that.
The staircase looks safe to go down.
you can roll perception. It's dark inside the staircase.
I can make there be a light.
It's really dark.
Shark! Shark!
Shark. Say hi.
Shark!
Right.
That's a cute dog.
Yeah, he's a cute dog.
So even if you light up the staircase, it just seems like they look sturdy. You don't see anything that immediately looks dangerous.
Okay.
So let's see. A narrow spiral staircase made of wood is contained within a 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone that starts in the attic and descends downwards. You can hear chanting coming from below. Let's see. The stairs look like they pass through the lower levels of the house. I guess as you guys are making your way down there, thick cobwebs fill the shaft and reduce visibility as you're on your way down.
Okay, well, I'm not the first one going down then.
Well, I say Donna goes first
Yeah. Let's go.
with your Spider-Man.
All right, so it'll be Donna, and then looks like. Well, yeah, just let me know your order, and then I'll set you guys up in the.
All right. Boo Ferris is going last.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Pugs would
think we
probably
should
like
make
me first
Pugs
second.
go. Yeah.
So me, then Pugs, then Chef, then Buffet.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So let's put you guys. There's not a ton of room here, but I'm gonna have to stack 3 of you guys here.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So let me explain about this room. The chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the south wall leads to a dark cave heaped with bones. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood. Near the altar is a well-dressed skeleton who watches as you approach. So the water that you step into is about like somewhere between 1.5 feet to 2 feet deep. So Bouffers, it'll be pretty high on you.
Okay.
Put your goggles on and look under the water to see if there are like little fish bones swimming too.
Oh, and you also see these floating like spectral looking skulls that are kind of hovering around the room in at certain spots. And as you
Shit.
so let's see, who was it? Pugs was next, I think. Sorry, I'm gonna stick you out there. So as you walk into the room there, the skeleton turns to you, Donna, and starts speaking. He says, "Greetings, guests. Randy, where are you, Randy? I can never keep track of that blasted boy. It appears as if he hasn't even fed you yet. Do I have to do everything myself? I've got some delicious treats over here. If you'll just step on over, I can give them to you."
Play along. Play along.
We're not hungry, but thank you. What's this thing right here?
That is a crank. So there's as you entered right in between Chef Ray and Pugs, there's like a little looks like an iron gate that's lifted right now. But it looks like that mechanism would go to that gate.
We don't want to let them shut that gate on us.
The skeleton says, "Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Gustav Glum, and I am the owner of this fine manor. Are you sure I can't get you something?"
No thanks. The hospitality has been great. You have some awesome bears.
I really must insist. The food here is quite good.
I have a stomach virus. I can't eat right now.
Yeah, we come right back up anyway.
I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe some of your friends would like something, though. I'm sure your journey was long.
No.
We ate right before we came.
Listen, we just got here. We ate in the car on the way.
No, but you must surely try some of my poo-poo platter sometime.
So now, wait a minute. We showed up to this house, inspecting it for the mayor, trying to figure out if it was haunted, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we've pretty much confirmed that, right?
Mission accomplished.
Because there's all these skeletons, and we just got attacked by a bear, and Pugs is probably dead. So, you know.
And Randy did not. So, like, when we first saw Randy,
I don't
he
even want to talk about Randy.
skeleton looking. This guy's clearly a skeleton and is talking to us like we should be okay with that.
Mm-hmm. No, I think I'm going to tell this guy that, no, we just want to get out of here. We just want to leave.
He says, I'm terribly sorry, but you just can't leave without eating something."
I knew he was going to say that shit.
I mean, should you just let Pugs eat something?
What do you have in mind, Mr. Glum? Or Lord Glum or Count? I don't know what you were.
He kind
Creepy
of
escape.
he motions to the altar next to him on the platform, and he says, "Well, I have lots of great things to eat right here." And there's obviously nothing on the altar. Like it's just a bare stone altar.
I've kind of got this rule. It's a personal rule. I don't eat anything from an altar.
He says, I don't want to get inhospitable here, but I really am getting impatient."
Well, I don't think we should insult Randy because he had already prepared something for us upstairs, which is why we're trying to go back upstairs and get to that meal.
Yep, good point.
And you didn't eat it? How rude of you.
He let us go to the bathroom to wash our hands first, and we got lost.
Chef Ray's really good at this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to upset your guests now, would you?
Yeah. You have any
We heard
soap
you were
that
a
we could
most
use
excellent host.
with this crystal
gonna
clear
say-
water?
I'm going to say to him, Mr. Glum, we happen to have picked up some people you may know along the way. Kids, do you want to come out now?
Mm.
You look over towards Pugs, And you see his strange looking face, and his head just kind of goes. It just shakes.
Okay. You know what? That's the only thing that we got going for us. So let's say that. Let's talk to this guy about the kids that he locked upstairs in the attic, and how we need to kill the monsters for the kids. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Except I'm gonna make it sound like Pug said it.
So you're explaining to him about the kids and what they said and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
He
That's what we're here for.
he says, "All these kids just getting in the way. All I want to do is just prepare a nice feast for my guests. How about I prepare the one who has the stomach virus for the rest of you?"
There it is. There it is.
Fine, it's settled then. Please step this way. He motions to you, Donna.
All right. I think we're gonna have to fight these floating skulls. I think that's what's happening. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, do we have a plan? Do we wanna huddle up real quick? Hold on. Give us a minute, Mr. Gustav, Mr. Glum.
Let's we're gonna vote on who you're gonna feed to the rest of us. Just give us
Yeah.
a second to discuss it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody get
Okay.
your ass in here now.
These decisions aren't made lightly.
All right. How do we want to handle this? All right. So we have to do something to either kill him or banish him somehow. I don't know if he's just a skeleton or a ghost or both, right? Because let's be honest, I've been faking it the whole time. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. Okay.
Now's the time to get real, mother.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even know how to use that stuff that I have. Like these pylons, I don't know what they do. I have no idea.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
look at you like so shocked because I've entrusted my life savings to you and the future of my company of ghost hunting.
Well, the good news is I used barely any of it on this shit.
You broke half
So
your shit.
Okay.
You
Well,
broke half that. I went well over budget on getting the best.
okay, that's not the point. But the point is that we
Chef
need
Ray wants to propose a challenge and says, we'll have a contest and we'll see who can prepare it better. Give me one of your men first.
Okay, all right. Let's see how this plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one of your men first.
He says, interesting. An interesting proposition. I will allow you to try and cook one of these. And he points to the water near where you're walking right now. And you see these like sort of tentacles kind of like slither up out of
What?
the water.
Oh shit.
No.
And he says, just cut one off right there and bring it up to the altar, and also bring your friend, and I'll start preparing her.
Gosh, how long are the tentacles?
They're like, from what you can see, they're at least 2 or 3 feet.
Oh man.
Or 3 feet. If I slice one off, can I like walk up towards him and try to make the first move and like, I mean, I can't choke him, but like,
Choke him.
like, wrap around his neck and start like get the advantage.
Just put it in his throat.
She's gonna look really interested. Well, how much of a struggle is it gonna be for me to cut this tentacle off? This thing. Is he expecting this thing to fight me? Ah.
Hey, we haven't had to roll initiative yet, so just give it a shot. You know.
All right. Well, she's gonna say, all right, and she takes one of her like kitchen tool butcher knives and like goes to hack one off, hopefully successfully.
Okay, so you sort of chop at it, and the tentacle doesn't move. It seems to be like obeying whatever command he's given it, and it you just chop off one of the tentacles, and it kind of goes into the water.
Yeah.
unless you
All right, guys,
grab
well, we
it.
damaged one of the creatures, and we haven't even entered combat yet. So good job.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. I should say, wait, I needed two.
Hey, chef, I think I have some of your specialized cooking tools in my bag. You want to come back over here and I can hand them to you before you go to the altar?
Oh, I forgot. You have my.
Special pan.
It's one of those as seen on TV kind of tools. That...
He says,
Silent shooter.
he says, well, now this is really unfair. All this cutting and I've got nothing to cut. Please, step this way. Hurry.
Oh, well,
We need to get this contest started.
what are you? All right. What are you planning on preparing? She's gonna step up to the. Is this up to the altar here? Well, okay, she'll stand here.
Yeah,
I
the
feel like
altar's
I'm
on.
on the altar if I'm there.
So as you walk, you're walking up like near the altar, though.
Yeah, she's trying to like engage him in conversation and distract him. Like, where did you go to, or where did you learn to cook? Kind of like egging him on a little bit. Like, who's better already?
All right.
He's
While this is happening, can I kind of sneak my way up through, like along this
yeah,
area?
go ahead and roll your stealth.
Stealth. All right. God damn, Jesus.
So
I don't think I've rolled anything above a 6.
as you walk in, he kind of notices that you're walking along the walls, and he sort of Chef Ray, as you're talking to him, he says, "I really am impatient. I'm going to have to start now." And he takes a knife out of his jacket and starts to swipe towards you.
All
Me?
right. Well,
Yeah.
sorry.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
Doggone it. Oh, wait, where? Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's put everybody in order. And Chef Ray, you get to act first. Just before.
All right.
Oh, I think
Well,
I put
I
the wrong
s-
name on him.
I guess I'll see the knife coming, and I have the tentacle ready, and I've kind of been like waiting for the right time to move, anyways. So I see it, and I'm gonna try to like. Wait, is his arm like up or?
Well, you see him like grabbing for his knife, but you get to act first as he's like pulling it out.
Okay, I have a tentacle in my hand, or an arm or something.
Slap the knife out of his hand with the tentacle.
I should. That's what I want to do. Oh! Did it show up? Oh, I'm not on my person. There we go. Sorry. Oh. The stale baguette is now a tentacle.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
I'm
it
sorry.
was.
I did hit
it
it
was.
twice.
Yeah, it was the same on the first one. So, yeah, so you start out and you just smack him in the face with a baguette before he has a chance to act. So it's a pretty hard hit. You can hear his bones like rattle underneath his clothes.
Pretty stale
And
baguette.
He reacts like, "Ah, that hurts."
Whenever she uses the baguette, she goes.
So then he reacts and says, "Stop that!" And he instead of the hand with the knife, he uses his other hand and kind of like points it out towards you, and this kind of like dark energy swirls toward you. Let's see. It will actually hit for 8 damage. So you feel kind of like your body feel like it's being crushed at the same time as the energy's like swirling around you, and then it dissipates.
Oh wait, that's from my red one or my green one?
Your red one. I put
Oops.
your.
My goodness.
I was trying to
It's
put
green.
your armor classes in your green.
Darn. Oh wait, did I not do it right? Oh, I still didn't do it right. Okay. There we go.
So
Wait, 8 damage?
yes.
Shoot. Oh.
Oh my god.
And then the actually Boo Fairs, you should probably go before the skulls.
Okay, I'm gonna. I only shot one of my crossbow bolts at that bear, right?
Yes, I think so.
And I think, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to shoot one at him.
Okay.
At Glum. So yeah. So it was ranged attack, right? Oh, hold on. I don't have myself selected.
Sorry.
All right. Ranged attack
Okay. That'll hit.
plus.
So do 1d6 and then 2d8.
All right, that's not horrible.
All right. So it
Yes.
it again pierces into his chest, and the wound opens up with like the spiritual energy, and he shrieks, and then he motions to the skulls, and he says, "Ah, spirits, help me!" And you see the the one of the skulls go down here to this pile of bones, and it picks up bones like in its mouth, between its jaw, and then comes back this way towards him, and it just kind of like, that's all that one can do. These other ones kind of look like they're headed in the same direction. And they pick stuff up. Let's see, this one probably goes to here. So yeah, they're all kind of like heading in those directions. So then these tentacles are going to grasp at Chef Ray here on the platform. So
You said it was okay.
so it attaches, so the tentacle attaches around your leg and kind of pulls you, and you're just moved back down into the water in the space with them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's like it's attached to your leg right now. So you're grappled.
But it didn't hurt me?
No, it hasn't hurt you, but it's like trying to pull you down into the water. All right, Donna.
Okay. I'm going to also shoot him with my bow and one of my other arrows because I only used one of my arrows.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
So go ahead and do a D8 or 3D8.
3d8.
Yeah, he's gone.
All right. So your bolt smacks into him from the side, and he lets out a "yeah," and just kind of like his bones kind
Dave,
of like
you have great
crumble.
skeleton voice.
And,
Yeah. You down, coppers?
and
Say.
he just like his clothes kind of crumple, and his top hat's like laying on top of the pile of clothes, like, and bones on the surface there. And then Pugs is up next.
Okay. Oh man, I was hoping
Yeah,
all of these guys would disappear. Yeah. All right. Are all of these guys still moving toward the pile of bones?
Yes, they're like going towards that, and this one here is actually on its way back with the bones in its mouth.
Okay. Do we suffer any kind of disadvantage or slower rate of speed if we go in the water?
moving through the water would probably cost you double movement, just those spaces.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think he's just gonna hop up here next to Donna or Chef Ray
Okay.
because he gets 20, right? Or
25. So
okay.
you could probably move, two spaces by 10.
Okay. So if I was over here, 1, 2, right? Whoops. Sorry. Right here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. And I don't think he has a ranged. Well, he's got his bark. You know what? Sure. Why don't? How far does that reach?
I think it can reach anybody in this room because it's. I don't know if I put a range on it.
Yeah. So like, do you think it could reach? I don't know. Or
Would
is
he
it
try to
just
reach
like
the
if you're
skull
standing?
heads?
Yeah, just barking in the skeleton because
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
like 1d4.
Yeah, you can bark
Okay.
at that one.
All right, then bark. Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget the
I guess-
tentacle monster's right next to you too.
The who? Oh, the tentacle monster. Okay, no, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, she's.
Okay,
I'm sitting
never
on
mind. Can I change my action and attack with the gray bone?
Yeah.
Okay, I would much prefer to do that. I didn't realize that. I thought we took care of the skeleton or the tentacle monster.
Tentacle monster.
Cha.
All right. So the monster. Let me move you for a second. You smack the tentacles, and they retract and are lifeless in the water.
Nice. Do they float or do they sink?
They kind of sink back into the
Interesting.
water.
I still have the one in my hand, like.
Just flopping around like a giant pickle.
Boo.
Garden hose.
She's like putting the tentacle in her pocket, like, I'm still gonna cook this later.
All right, Chef, you're up next. You are now no longer grappled by the tentacles.
You're grappled. All right. Okay. Do any of my things? Something like a spicy soup acid vial, which is a ranged attack. If I aim it at one of them, could it possibly get more than one? Like kind of like splash.
I think that it's either the fire one or the acid one that splashes. I can't remember which one it
Has
is.
to be
Oh
the,
man,
'cause the
we should just burn this whole
fire
room.
one.
Here, let's see. Alchemist fire. No, I don't think either one actually talks about splash damage. That must have been an earlier version of D&D that it did that. So yeah, it just goes towards the target that you're aiming at.
That's fine. I'll try it. Ranged attack, 2d6 acid damage, and I want to go for this guy right here in front of the.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so ranged attack.
Okay, so it's 2d6, I think. So the skull, the fire kind of scorches it, and you see the glowing eyes inside of it kind of go out. That one actually, I think, had
Oh wow.
bones that it was carrying as well, but it kind of like falls apart and splashes into the water. And you also see in that same spot. Sorry, let there was one of these guys too. He was actually
Yeah.
underneath, and as it falls in, it kind of disrupts them, and they also catch on fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you got two for one there. I'll just put those kind of next to each other there. So they kind of, once they fall back down into the water, though, the fire goes out and there's just kind of smoke in that area. And then after you do that, you hear from the pile of bones in the middle, you see some movement, and you hear a voice say, "Stop that! Stop hurting the skulls!" And then,
From within the pile of bones down here?
no, from the clothing
The old
and
guys? Okay.
under the top hat.
I knew he could still talk. I would have still attacked him.
Bouffers, you're up next.
What do you guys think? Do you think I should use my last crossbow bolt
I'm
or
torn.
save it?
I'm torn. Here's a thing that I was just thinking. I have in my spell book shocking grasp. Oh, it's touch. I have to be next to something. It's electricity.
Ooh. Touch the water. We'll get out quick.
Oh, you could try the water.
Aren't they floating though?
The skulls are. The
Kill all the tentacles.
the tentacles come from the water.
Yeah, but Pugs and
Like-
Donna are in the water though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it while you guys are in the water.
All right. Well, I'm gonna awkward look from across the bar at the closest skull to me
Okay.
because I don't. Hold on, I was doing some stuff with my character sheet and I can't open it. There it is. And there's that. Okay. Oh wait, I guess that's just ranged attack 1, right?
Yes. Yeah, it should be.
Okay. And that was this guy here, if it matters.
Okay. You give him a look, and he turns towards you, and he has that bunch of bones in his mouth, and his jaw just kind of goes slack, and the bones all fall out, and he's just like, and he kind of loses his altitude and just splashes down into the water.
Nice. Now we finish this. You freaking skulls.
We haven't seen them do any kind of attack yet, have we?
No, you have not. But this one that's nearest the pile of bones heads back over in the direction of Lord Glum, and you see as he gets back there, the bones kind of float down out of its mouth, and his bone pile kind of reassembles.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Right.
And
Full
then
health, huh?
and then his clothes kind of puff back up, and his top hat raises up as his head comes out of his shirt, and
Well, that's annoying.
he says,
So we gotta
I'd-
kill these skulls first. We gotta make sure we kill all the skulls first.
"I'd like it if you don't touch those skulls any longer."
Well, then we have to.
Okay.
What do you
and
think this
then-
is? Your house?
And then Donna, it's your turn.
Okay. I am
Actually, these guys probably moved a little bit.
okay. I'm going to this guy right here, I'm gonna use my Ray of Frost on.
Okay.
Okay, here.
Wait, you use nonsense
wait,
about
okay.
Oh
guns.
yeah,
No,
you'll
sorry.
want to cast
I
this.
clicked the wrong thing. Just kidding. I clicked the wrong thing. Where is it? Ray of Frost. There we go.
That will
Froze the
hit.
water.
And the skull is slightly frosted and looks a lot slower, but he's still kind of hovering just a little bit in the air still.
Man, everybody else is one shot in these skulls. Donna feels defeated.
And then Pugs' turn.
All right, Pugs is gonna move up in
Yeah.
front of old Chatterbox here and hit him with the great bone.
All right.
Boom.
Oh, you need more bones?
Yeah. What was that? You in the bone business?
He notes to Pugs, "Ah, looks like you've been having a nice time in this house."
Mm.
And, then Chef, you're up.
Um.
Oh, I haven't had the house music on at all.
Wait, did he hurt the guy at all? With the great bone?
Yes, he did 9 damage.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, Chef is going to get out of the water too. I guess she'll go on the other side of Pugs. And oh wait, so that was 10 feet. And is Glum's his little spirit cavity that opened up, is it still open?
Like
Or is-
the wound that you gave him.
Yeah.
You can see it on his clothes, but the rest of his skeleton seems to like be reassembled, except for the parts that Pugs just kind of knocked around.
Okay. Well then, okay. So from where I'm at, that's yeah. Let's do. Oh, what am I trying to hit? The baguette thing. I'll try the baguette again. I'm trying to click on her. Oh, ruler. That's why. Okay. Baguette.
So you will miss as he kind of dances around in front of you there. So he's going to take a swipe at Pugs with his knife.
Whew. It's just Pugs.
He will hit for 4 damage. So he kind of stabs at him, and Pugs can't find the will to dodge it.
Mm.
I'll go ahead and take that off there, and then
No, he's dying anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
and then Bouffers, you're up.
All right. All right. I'm going to do the same thing. Awkward look across the bar for this guy here. The one that's right behind Glum.
Okay.
Range attack 1. Oh, come on. Range attack 1.
Okay. That one also looks into your eyes and gets lost until it sinks down into the water. And Lord Glum remarks, "Stop looking at them like that."
Never. Blood trickles from my nose like 11 in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So then the rest of these skulls now have they both kind of go down here and get bones, so they're both carrying stuff in their mouths right now. And then from behind Chef there, some
Hurry up and
tentacles
electrocute the water.
attack, and they latch onto your leg again and pull you
Ugh.
back into the water, into their space.
Just electrocute the water. That's fine.
Yeah, everybody's out of the water now.
And then Donna, you're up.
We all did it without drawing attention to ourselves, but I think you're good now.
All right, I'm allowed to move and then attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you right now? I can't even see you.
I'm like,
Up in the...
You're up here in the corner?
yeah.
Jesus.
Farthest away from all the creepy stuff.
Yeah, just go to the water and electrocute it.
I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna hit this guy again. With my ray of frost. Sorry, whatever. Now.
Oh, just electrocute the water. It's okay.
Just up to you.
We'll see what happens.
All right, your ray of frost kind of freezes the skull, and it stops moving as it falls down and disappears underneath the water. So that skull is down, and then Pugs.
All right. I don't know. I think Pugs might be fearing for his life at this point, but if he runs away, the other guy's going to get a shot at him. Yeah, I think Great Bone, because he doesn't really have a whole lot of options there.
That will hit for 7 as he knocks. You hear some other, like, underneath his trench coat and stuff, you hear bones falling out, like, clanking on the stone floor.
Alright. I'll
And
take it.
So, Chef, you are currently being grappled by the tentacles, so you need to do an action to escape. Or I guess you can... I think you can still attack it, or you can try and make an action to escape if you wanted to leave that square.
Let's see. So, since I'm grappled, if I tried to make a ranged attack on Glum, it may not be as successful.
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage because you're currently like wrestling with the tentacles that are trying to pull you down into the water.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll attack this thing that's got me.
Alright, so you swing at it. Which melee attack did you do?
Oh, I did 2. I didn't know what
You should
it was.
do 1, because you don't have anything in none of your other weapons.
Oh, okay. 1. Dang it.
Alright. So you swing. Let's see. Yep, that'll
Melee
be
2
enough.
is the tentacle that I still have in my hand.
So you smack at the tentacles and they go lifeless and sink back into the water where you can't see them. So you could move again if you wanted to on this turn, but
Oh, yeah.
since they're
Sure,
not
I'll
grappling
get
you anymore.
Yeah, get back out of the water.
Well, now that I've got them all, you can electrocute the water. I was kidding.
Alright, so then the Lord Glum will once again stab at Pugs here.
Oh, no.
He will hit him for 3
No,
damage.
he won't.
So Pugs is unconscious again as as Lord Glum kind of pulls another like a knife sharpening tool out, and he's kind of like sharpening it, like getting ready to to cook buffets.
All right, awkward look across the bar. Let's go 3 for 3 with this guy here. Oh, I keep forgetting to select myself first. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, 7 damage.
Yeah, but don't I get 2 extra for?
If you had advantage. So it
Oh, I don't
says
have advantage. Okay,
roll.
all right, that's fine.
But yeah, he's still another one can't take the implications of your look. Goes down into the water.
Nice.
so then all those skulls are done. And it is Donna's turn.
Okay.
Donna, get him with crossbow bolts.
Should I do that or should I electrocute the water?
I don't think. Is there anything else in the water? Nobody's in the
No.
water right now. I would say crossbow bolts.
Okay. All right. Let's do that then.
Just don't cross the streams. It's like the end of Ghostbusters.
I'm going to crossbow bolt Mr. Bone Guy.
Welcome to the manor of Mr. Bone Guy.
Oh wait.
So that will
Yeah.
miss. So the
Damn.
bolt kind of sails over and let's see. It actually will land close to where you are standing, Bouffers. It lands on the stone,
Okay.
and you can
Alright.
still see it, so it doesn't disappear.
Excellent.
Pugs.
Excellent.
Still pick it back up.
Someone
Fire it
someone
back.
roll a 1d20 for pugs.
All right. A 1d20. Oh no.
Okay, so he has one success on his death saving throws.
Oh, good. Good.
And then, Chef, it is your turn.
What? Wait, what have Lord Glum's attacks been?
He,
Stats.
he had like kind of a magical thing that he hit you with at the beginning, and now he's just been kind of like stabbing pugs with a knife.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of what to do with this dough. Can I put the dough on him to like kind of?
It'll like stick him in place, or I can't remember
In
what the thing
place, but
said.
it won't stop his arms.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right, I will just bag at him.
All right. You continue to smack him around there
Yeah.
as he laments all his skulls that have been taken down. He is going to. He's going to use his. You can see he takes his left hand again, and he kind of pushes it out towards you, Chef, to do his little magic necrotic damage attack, and he will once again hit you for 8 damage.
Oh my god.
So,
Alright.
Chef Ray, you are also down.
Ooh.
All right, Bouffers.
All right, I'm gonna because I have one crossbow bolt left, and there's also the one that's close to me. So I'm gonna take a shot at him with the crossbow bolt.
You will hit, so a d6 and 2d8.
Okay.
Also, you notice Chef Ray starts to look a little drained too.
Oh no! No, I'm trying.
All right.
Damn these ones tonight.
So 12. So you see another like spectral eruption around him where the bolt hits, and he
Yes.
winces in pain while he's trying to cackle and laugh about the feast he's going to prepare out of pugs and Chef Ray.
Mm.
All right,
Oh,
Donna.
Shit.
Are you
I
out
need-
of bolts?
How many did we have to start off with? 2 or 3?
We had 3 total.
Then I have one more.
So you only used one on the bear and then one
Yeah.
on him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Um.
Well, if this hits, you could take him out.
So.
You will hit.
Yes.
So do 3d8. So as the bolt hits him this final time, the wound seems to open up and completely envelop his body as it kind of forms a singularity, and he's kind of like swirling and getting sucked into it, and he kind of cries out, Randy, where were you? And he just kind of, that singularity, like, bloop, just kind of pops as he disappears into it. And then you feel kind of a pressure and darkness in the room.
Oh no.
You all feel slightly oops.
Oh, there it is.
What?
You all feel very
Skeleton
drained,
faces.
as if something's trying to pull you and like keep you there. You feel very I guess under pressure, like the house is trying to keep you from leaving.
We need to try to get out then, huh? Well, I can't say that.
And it's
Oh,
like
crap.
there's like rumbling, and like you see like dust kind of falling off the walls and things.
Oh
and,
shit. Are we still in combat?
no, you're out.
Okay. All right. So I'd say let's try to drag Chef Ray and Pugs back upstairs
Okay.
if we can.
All right.
All
yeah,
right.
You guys can. Donna can take Chef, and Bouffers, you can drag Pugs.
Okay.
So you guys are
All
going.
right.
Are you just gonna basically like where are you gonna go
Yeah.
with them?
We're gonna try to
Right.
go as fast as we can to the exit. I guess the only exit that we know for sure is out the front door, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Just
so
drop our dead bodies out the window.
let me position you guys. Give me a second.
Andrea, was that
here.
Margot?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's gonna be fine, because this is pretty much the last thing. So since you guys are heading out of the house, let me go put you back in front. So that's kind of down and to the left, over in front of the map there. So as you run out, dragging your two other companions with you, just as you get out the door, you see the same kind of energy kind of enveloping the whole house, and it forms that singularity, and the house kind of crushes into it until everything kind of disappears, and then there's just
Damn.
just kind of a blank plot of land in front of you, where the house used to be.
Mm.
And you are in a very quiet, peaceful, grassy field.
Hmm.
But we all
Okay.
still feel weird.
And as that happened, and as you exit the house, you feel a little bit reinvigorated. Let me change everybody back.
Well, let's go back in.
And you are
Can we go
there
find-
there now to reflect on your first somewhat successful ghost hunt.
It's somewhat successful. That's a good way to put it. Well, we definitely found out there were ghosts. That's for sure. Okay, so I have questions.
Okay.
What were this? Or are we all done?
Yeah. You guys
Okay,
are pretty much
okay.
out of the house, and there's no sign of anything in this area that you're in anymore.
Okay. What were the switches in this room here?
The switches were actually, so let's see. I could probably wonder if I can just change this map to have global illumination, and then take the dynamic lighting layer and just remove everything. So, in that room, those switches, they were actually another way to open the chest or the little sort of dresser that Chef Ray picked with her utensils.
Okay. That had the crossbow stuff in it?
Yeah, but you could have... So in the other chest, you found 3 large bones, and if you put them in the dog's mouths, like all 3 of them, it's basically like hitting all 3 switches at the same time would have done it too. But they were meant to like put the bones in their mouths, and then that would have opened up the cabinet.
Okay. All right.
Did the dogs upstairs have that too?
There were no dogs upstairs.
Oh wait, what are the 4 things in the? Oh, those are armor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was at the top of the 3rd floor in the actual adventure that was supposed to be like an animated armor, but I just decided not to have that. And then there was a animated broom that would have attacked you in this closet. There was
in which closet? What did we miss?
If you zoom out, I can point out the things on the map. You guys can see the whole map, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So right here is where there was a broom in this closet. If you can see that.
3rd floor. Okay.
Signal. Yeah.
Did we even make it to the 3rd floor, or were we on the 3rd floor?
You did, but you guys went into 15A down here, and then you found the secret door into the attic stairs.
That's right.
And went right up. So
I completely forgot about that.
On the 3rd floor, there was another... I put another skeleton in here that had a poem. It says, I've locked myself in, assembled my fortress with care, but to cure the crawl in my skin, I just need some fresh. And it was an unfinished poem. And if you guys open, the windows were all, everything was kind of, actually that room was completely nailed shut, from inside. But you could have rode the dumbwaiter from the middle floor from one of the other floors to the top floor, which enters into that room. And then inside it, if you had pried the boards off the windows or something, it would have woken up that skeleton, and he could have given you more bolts as a thank you.
Oh, okay.
And
that's cool.
Don't think there was too much more in here that you didn't get to. I did plan that bear trap. I wanted to have the bear sort of spring on you guys, and if you had disabled the bear trap, then he could chase you all over. But if you hadn't and ran out of the room past the bear trap, if the bear trap caught on him, he would have just been defeated like that. He would have just disappeared.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Was there anything planned for the graveyard outside, or was that just kind of ambient?
I did have a couple zombies out there ready to go if you guys went digging around out there. But it was kind of on the side of the house, and I realized that having Randy invite you in immediately kind of discouraged any exploration outside. So I was like, I won't really mess with that.
And was Randy any member of the family, or was he just Randy?
So all the room descriptions and stuff are straight from the adventure book, but Randy I just created as a creepy butler, and then when you said oh, that baby is probably Randy, I'm like, hey, that's actually kind of good. And so I kind of went with it, but there wasn't really a lot of explanation behind his affiliation, other than that he was also kind of a ghost, and I wanted to have him come in at odd moments, when someone was separated from the group, and stab him with the syringe and run away, so that everyone would get poisoned, and eventually like the original idea that I wanted to make an adventure of for you guys was kind of like a Groundhog's Day thing, where every time you die, you are like reset back to the start,
Okay.
and then you have to like go through it again and like change the way that you did things.
Oh,
But-
kind of like a choose your own adventure thing.
Yeah, but I kind of fell away from that because I felt like that might take too long, so I just kind of ended up making something. That's why I had the different. If you look at your tokens, that's why I had the different faces on them. So like once you had
Yeah.
already been,
I saw that earlier tonight, and I didn't want to say anything about it because I didn't want to ruin any kind of surprises.
Oh, did you
when
already
it came
see
to the skull, the changing sides or whatever?
Oh, did you already know how to do that?
Well, yeah, it's just, I mean, I just right clicked on it, and all of a sudden I saw it and it was there.
Oh, I thought
It was just me kind of clicking around.
there was an option to like not let players. It must have been like for just rolling it. But yeah, you can like. I found that, so I'm like, oh, that'd be cool just to change their appearance or do something.
Mm-hmm. No, it was cool. It was definitely cool, man.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys were able to take down Lord Glum.
Yeah, that was fun. I like the skeleton voice. It was pretty hilarious.
I was thinking about trying to do like a combination of like Skeletor and
Yeah. No, it was cool. It was cool. But all right, I'm gonna go help Andrea
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the kids. 'Cause she texted me and said Leia woke up as she went to go get Margot.
okay.
She was crying. So,
All right.
but yeah, man, that was fun.
Cool.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
Glad you guys liked it.
Yeah, yeah, I like the whole. It was cool keeping basically Halloween going for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know, because it's you only get to enjoy it for like one night. But this was it was very seasonal, and I dug it for sure.
Cool.
But all right, guys. Well, you have a good night.
All right. Yeah, good night.
All right. See ya.
What did you think, Amanda?
Oh, I liked it. I was really trying to discern. I was like, okay, I'm supposed to be this chef. I'm supposed to be kind of proud of myself. Like, is there more I should be doing in the kitchen? Like, is there anything set up for me to find specifically, or like a secret weapon, or I don't know, like.
Yeah, so like I tried to give everyone sort of a different specialty or like thing to do, and so Trent's was with all the ghost equipment, and like some of the things I had written down, like I have an Excel sheet of like all the stuff I wrote down for things, and so I have all his equipment here, and I have its like actual function and then like a malfunction that it'll do if he does a certain like thing on it, and so that's why the one thing like overheated, and the bouncers, they were actually just like a fake item that we're just gonna break. That's why I named them bouncers, so he'd throw them, and then they're made of glass, so they just broke. But, like some stuff was fake, and some stuff actually like responded to things. So it was supposed to
Man.
be kind of like frustrating, but then also work. And then your character had all the cooking stuff, so for like damage, like the stuff you were throwing, like the soup and the healing stuff and things like that. And of course you can like pick locks and stuff because you're technically a rogue. And then Donna was a spellcaster, so she had some other like ranged attacks and things she could do, and she was putting light in the different rooms and stuff to light things up.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like I there are a few times where I'm like, oh wait, is this cheating? Because we'll kind of be in a room, and I'm like, I can't see what's there, and so I move my token all over the board like all the time
Oh
because
yeah.
I just can't see.
No, yeah, you're
But-
supposed to like walk around to look
Good
at stuff. Good night.
But so when they on the sidebar here in the chat, like when they do Ray of Frost, is that a spell?
Yes, yeah. So I set up all the spells, so they just have to click the button to cast it in their spell sheet. So I like wrote all that stuff in, so they just had to look through it and cast what they wanted. And then Pugs was like, since Steve usually kind of, I guess feels more like the like leader of the group from our other sessions. I I figured he would kind of be like that role, so I didn't give him too much of like special equipment, but other funny things like the white ghost sheet over his face with the holes, and then the pulley system. That's exactly what I thought of. Is like him putting on the sheet and acting like a ghost, and then you guys hoisting him in the air somewhere to like do that. So that's funny when you mentioned that. Like, oh, we could just use that. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what it's for.
Yay. I was glad I hadn't. I'm still like thinking about all my capacities within this of like, oh yeah, I need to look at that person's inventory right now instead of just like I'm just staring at one screen thinking like I don't even know what my character should say next. But then I think I happened to click on Pugs just to see like, oh yeah, what is his such and such, and then I saw the pulley and I thought that's what it had to be for. Why else would you have a pulley and a sheet? But I was thinking, oh, we were in the room with the bear. I was kind of like hoping we could go outside and use it somewhere like with a taller ceiling or I don't know. Something.
Oh yeah.
I thought like, is there any room to set it up in this? Wait, was that before the bear came out?
Yeah, you guys actually set him up before the bear came out.
That's right.
And Donna also had. I didn't know if you guys would actually like use a person or not, but Donna had like a bunch of lumpy pillows that you could have put into the sheet and like tied it up and made like a dummy ghost or something.
Oh, cool.
I wanted to leave it wide open so like you guys could do whatever you wanted with your items and things. Like the bear itself, I was only going to trigger him when you guys left that room so that it would focus more on whether you had set up the bear trap or disarmed it.
I knew it was at the entrance for a reason.
But then when you guys started doing that with the ghost, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have him activate because that's funnier to have him like swiping at Chugs or Pugs when he's in the air.
Man. That's a big bear. It's just funny how when you don't know what's coming, and no matter what it is, if it's a token that takes up 4 spaces, it's just that much creepier.
Yeah. Originally, I wanted to, when I was thinking of you guys going in and like not really knowing and coming up against like traps that pretty much take you out if you fall into them and having you like restart a bunch of times, I was like, I tried to dial it back, but that bear part was still like probably the deadliest thing. If you guys hadn't used your crossbow bolts and he had gotten some more attacks, he probably would have taken out a couple more of you guys.
Man. Oh yeah, that was lucky. I mean, I was kind of thinking the whole time, like, okay, I'm a chef. I should stay away from. I'm just used to the Sefri thing, using the bow or
short
whatever
bow,
she
yeah.
uses. And so I was like, well, I guess Chef Ray can use one of hers. And then it was such a good effect. I was like, oh yeah, maybe we should be using these bolts we found in this place on these creatures.
I was also debating on doing like the spirits that you helped in the house to like aid you in the last battle there to like take out like the ghost that you like performed for and the kids, and then that other guy with his poem, if you had opened up the window to give him fresh air, like they would have gone in there and like gone towards the skulls and just defeated them immediately or something, but I actually forgot about that when you guys went into the room.
But instead I died.
Oh, you're still alive.
Or became unconscious.
You just got knocked out.
Yeah, I liked the music room. That was fun. I was wondering, like, for the other players, if it was like, oh, stop falling into things, just go. But I want to do something stupid because I want something to happen.
No, that was good. I'm glad you did. But yeah, I don't think you guys went into like like the majority of the 3rd floor. You guys kind of skipped when you found that secret door, and but you did explore the attic pretty well, so that was good.
15C, is that a balcony?
Yes, it is, and so is 12C on the northeastern part of that same floor.
How? Okay, so let's see, I accidentally I get an email notification when you go live on Twitch And so after one of our games, I closed out the thing and checked my email before bed, and I was like, "Oh, our session! I'll go watch." And I was like, "Oh no, I can't watch this because I get to see David's screen." And
Yeah.
I saw the creepies out in the cemetery, and so I was kind of thinking like, when we got up to the attic and got to that staircase that went down, I was like, "Oh no, the steps are gonna like flip out on us, and we're gonna slide all the way down out into the cemetery, and like things are gonna kill us there."
Oh, that would have been
But-
cool too.
Because I was wondering, like, how would you get? I see now there's a little break in the gate out there.
Yeah, there's a gate to open up. There were tokens here. I can turn them to the token layer. Yeah, a couple zombies that I would have had pop out. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with with Randy. I just had him like disappear, like so you weren't sure whether he was dead or not, or gonna come back, and because I didn't know, it was getting towards midnight, I guess, when we finished up just past midnight tonight. So I didn't know if it was like if you guys were gonna finish that battle or if we were gonna stop. Or
Did you make up funny things for the tombstones to say?
I thought about it, but I didn't.
I would have read them all. I would have gotten out my crayons and like. Really cool. Man. Well, I'm gonna die tomorrow. I have to get up and. Did I tell you I'm helping Kat out for a few weeks?